Hi, I'm Laura McHarrie at The Hidden Edge with another tea break tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. Today, we're going to look at how to use French and Raven's bases of power. Really useful for understanding how to exert influence with your stakeholders. That's your clients, your staff, your shareholders, even your suppliers. I never had so much power until I started giving it away. This was the quote I came across in the early 90s when I was looking at empowerment. I can't identify who it belongs to, so if you know, please let me know. Please add it to a comment. But let's have a look at French and Raven's model and see what you can do with your power and how you can empower those working with you and within your business. So I'm just going to pull up the first slide. And there you go. This is the French and Raven's model. Originally, they included 5 bases of power: legitimate, reward, coercion, expert, and charisma. However, informational power, that's the bottom one, was added by Raven in 1965, bringing the total to 6. And there's been quite a lot of work done on this model over the years since then, but I'm going to keep it simple for the purposes of this video. So what do these titles actually mean? Well, the legitimate power is awarded by dint of position. There is a reasonable expectation that people will follow their directions. Reward power. This is the capacity of an owner to grant or withhold rewards to people. Coercive power. This is the capacity to impose sanctions or punishments on another person or groups of people. Information power. This comes as a result of possessing knowledge that others need or want. Expert power. This is where an individual's personal expertise is needed by others to implement, follow, or advise. Charismatic power. This is the ability to command by force of personality. Of all the powers, French and Raven's suggested that charismatic power is the most significant, as it can influence people over time and space. Let's look at the extent to which power is dependent or independent of the structural conditions in your business model. Now you need to look inside your own business. You can split this into the 6 areas for scrutiny according to the power bases. Use the template to build a spidergram of areas for consideration. Legitimate. As the owner-manager, you have the position of authority. How is the power owned throughout your company according to the values that drive the business actions? Identify the limits you need to impose throughout the company. Rewards. Identify the rewards that managers and staff can legitimately offer to all stakeholders in the business. What can your sales staff, for example, offer a disgruntled client? Coercion. Decide the limits of coercive power you allow in your business. This is not about bullying, but picking up on bad behaviour or poor performance. After all, a stitch in time saves 9, and often people don't recognise the effect they have when they are behaving unacceptably. Information. How is information used in your business? How is it shared with others? Is it limited to key people? If so, why? And to whom? How do you organise it, increase it, or even falsify it? Can you make it more open to create a shift in power for stakeholders' benefits? Expertise. Identify what, if any, expert power your staff and your business might have. Can you maximize this for commercial gain? And how do you manage it internally? Charisma, or chutzpah, cheeky charm. Alas, not many of us ooze the charm of the Kennedys, Luther King, or David Bowie even. This is so much about how you appear to your stakeholders. Do you act with confidence and integrity? And do they buy into your vision and values? The great thing about analysing your business through the basis of power is that it breaks it down into understandable sources. No one power source is enough to have on its own. So look at how you can link any one of those with the other 5 to generate a cumulative synergy. The more power that you give away to your staff, your suppliers and shareholders, the more empowered they will be to build the business based on your vision and your values. So there you go. You have a simple explanation of how to use French and Raven's sources of power. Have a go. You can download the template from the Hidden Edge website. Do share your stories there too. I'm building a portfolio of small business case studies and would love to include examples of what has worked well for you. So that's the end of the tea break tip today. Over and out, and see you again another time.